What's up, investors? What's up, traders? This is Ken from the Dyslexic Investor, and today we're going to be looking at some more SPICE, aka Virgin Galactic, aka ticker symbol SPCE. This thing has been on a crazy tear higher. It's all over Wall Street Bets, all over Reddit, and the different investment chats, and all different kind of just in the news as well. And now it's hitting a lot of mainstream people, and they got in maybe 2 or 3 days ago, and that's where you see a huge kick up just basically yesterday, and then the following day spiking really high and having a quite enormous range between $30 and trading up to $42. This is again, this stock's only $33 right now, but I had a $12 range just of yesterday, and the day before same, and very large spreads going back and forth. Option prices are heavily baked in and moving to earnings this coming Tuesday. That's going to be the 25th. Again, this is going to be a complete roll, aka a coin flip. You never know what's going to be said. You never know what's going to be told, or how people take to what they might say on the various moves, or what the CEO says, or whatever else comes out. You just don't know. It's literally their first earnings call. Just be very careful if you hold a majority stake going into it. A lot of people I know who are commenting on previous videos are much long-term investors, which is great, but with the stock running up nearly 125%, I would like to maybe trim some off, which I have basically around the $40 price we got out, about 65% of the position, and letting basically the rest run into earnings and see what happens. Potentially, again, I'm very much technical, but of course, if they're saying, hey, actually the rockets don't work, that's a problem, right? You're gonna see it on the chart too. It's gonna be down at $5, probably less. But that being said, so we're looking here on a daily chart again of Virgin Galactic, or ticker symbol SPCE, and it's been riding up the white line, which is the five exponential moving average on the daily chart. So the 5 and then the 8 have been fairly close on just moving the stock higher. Again, all the moving averages are moving up, but these are the most aggressive ones where the ticks or the candle will come down to and kind of trade in that area. And we're kind of seeing that here. Like a lot of people did mention, some smart individuals who commented on the previous couple videos, is saying that it's probably not going to move that much until earnings, which is a really good way to look at it. Like everyone's just kind of holding their breath, saying a prayer, whatever they're doing, to see what happens coming next Tuesday. It's going to be a pretty substantial day for this stock, and a lot of people who have owned this, because a lot of people are bought crazy long-dated call leaps and things like that. With that being said, we can look at the overall price movement here. So if you go to like the trade panel on Thinkorswim, so the expirations for the following 28th, they're saying this cannot be right. Okay, here we go. They're saying this is the implied volatility is 224%. Okay, that is crazy. Again, Tesla had this. Now this has this. So they're saying basically a little over $9.15 move. All right. So that's from right now into next Friday. So 1 week from now, they're saying it's going to go up or down $9. So we can go here back to the chart. So $9. So we're currently at 33. We'll call it 34. So $9 from here would be basically putting it back up to the top here. And then $9 from here would probably be back down around $9. What do? 35, 25, there we go, like right about here. And this is actually a chance where I want to kind of make a imaginary line here. I like to make imaginary lines, and I want to buy here. I like to edit this. I don't like to make it red because that just makes it look negative. This is like my buy support, my support line. And I'm not going to cap it, but I want to show it on the left. Boom. This is not like my support line. If it goes up into the moon, that's great. Like, I could potentially add to it. I like to add on the dip lower and things like that. This is how I like to average down on longer term positions. So that being said, I'm looking for support at this level. There are a couple indicators here on the chart, but again, like this thing, I can't emphasize this enough. This doesn't happen very often, like with these, like the Teslas, the Virgin Galactic. Like, there's a lot of FOMO behind this, and if you don't see it and you don't believe in that, like, I just need to get your eyes checked or something, because there is FOMO behind this. Because if people are asking on this company, it has 600-700 reserved flights, but no one can really answer on how they're going to be moving forward and what happens if SpaceX comes in and all the various things like that. So that being said, I look at the charts here. You can see that it's been, again, extremely overbought. That's the red up here. It's kind of coming off a little bit because it's sold off just slightly. A couple of indicators what I've just added, actually new to my chart, is creating a 4-hour chart. So this kind of helps me predict more on the daily stuff, but before things happen. So you can kind of see here two things. So one thing, the momentum bars have changed to the dark blue. That happened here, and it kind of came back down, consolidating, not crashing, consolidating. This is what I can see here. I can see it consolidating between 28 and 24, even after earnings if things don't do great. But then going higher there. But the thing I've added too is the MACD down here. So if you have the top MACD line, which is the blue line here, crossing over the average, this could be an early sign of a trend change or a move substantially lower. I just want to be very well aware of that, because you can kind of see it happen here slightly, right about here. It didn't trend change completely, but things did get a little heated up. But the further it's away from the line, the larger of the correction. So if it's really tight against the average, it won't have an issue. But if it's pretty far, like a substance from this, it could have some issues. So I'm gonna give you an example here. Let's look at, see here, the overall trend change here. You see the really high price target and the overall buying within the Tesla here came so high it actually hit the very top of the limit here on the chart, and kind of waited for the average to kind of catch up. Not meaning that this is going to be crashing, but this little crossover just means things are consolidating. It's not just one single indicator is going to give you the spice of life and give you all the answers. It's a combination of different things. Like if there's negative news and this crosses over at a steep slope, and this slow stochastic also comes down, and on top of volume kicking up, on top of momentum changing, on top of just people selling and moving averages crossing over, this defines of what potentially could happen. And I just want people to become aware of that. And I hope I have high hopes for Space. I still own some of their stock. Of course, I want it to go much higher. You can kind of see up here, I have price targets at $60. Like, how did I get there? That's quite substantial moves, yes. But if you do some just very basic fib retracement, my bad, did it the wrong way. Do the basic fib retracements here. You see $64.51. I kind of just took the average in between this. Any of these lines, I would love to see them, of course, break out. But we'll see. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is Ken from the Dyslexic Investor. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.